What up everyone, my name is OJ and welcome to the village of PlayerEssence, where all you PE ninjas can come to get your latest gaming and Nintendo Switch news. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So a lot of talk has been discussed when it comes to the Nintendo Switch pricing. I think some of you guys know how I feel on it, but I want to talk about what Takahashi-san and Koizumi-san from Nintendo had to say on the matter, because that has been one of the big hot topics. Then I will get into my own feelings on the matter. So the interviewer says, while there's definitely more buzz, some have suggested that the price is too high. How do you respond to that? Now then, talk about the Nintendo Switch. Here's what Takahashi-san from Nintendo had to say on the matter. I think different people have a different sense of the value of the system, and while we've learned that some folks will respond that way, there are certainly people that look at the Nintendo Switch and the versatility of the playstyle and the different types of play that it offers, and they feel that it is a suitable price point. It comes down a little bit to personal preference. We think there is quite a bit of value in the system. And then here's the next question. Often the conversation over pricing is to do with Nintendo Switch's comparative power. Do you find that frustrating when you think about what else the Switch offers? I just first want to say that nobody knows the full power of the Nintendo Switch, so I'm not sure how you can come to a conclusion about the Nintendo Switch's price based on power when it's a custom NVIDIA Tegra chip. So not really sure about that, but anyway, let's get into what Koizumi-san had to say on that. He says, when we talk about the Joy-Con, it is important to convey that in this very small size and low weight piece of hardware, there's a lot of different components, and many were very important to allow people to experience the different playstyles we're going for in order to further the concept of how to reach more people with these different types of games. I think that after people experience, they will understand the value of all that's packed in there. So for those who are making these type of judgments right now, I'd really like them to have the opportunity to experience the console and start thinking about the value of these experiences rather than some other factors like power. Takahashi-san continues with, and of course we'll continue to release games that will make people understand why we've created the Joy-Con in the way that we have as we release more and more games that take advantage of the functionality and understand that value. So I want to talk about this first. I think this is very important to realize. Let's just put this in perspective. The Nintendo Wii launched at $250. Most people thought it was okay, right? The Nintendo Wii U launched at $299 and at $350. Nintendo Switch is at $299. It's $50 more than a Wii and infinitely more powerful than a Wii. Infinitely easier to develop for when it comes to supporting various types of engines. Far more technology packed into it, can do way more than an original Wii can do. Yet it's $50 more. The Joy-Con controllers are far more capable and far better than the Wii Remote. Has everything the Wii Remote has and more. Has more buttons, has more functionality, doubles as a classic controller itself. I don't understand the price complaints, and I'm not just trying to say that because you guys know I like Nintendo. I don't understand it. If you look at the price of the Wii, you look at the price of the Wii U, then you look at the price of the Switch, it falls right in between when it comes to launch pricing. As far as the best version of the Nintendo Wii U, that was $350 for the deluxe. And to me, it's infinitely better technology, infinitely better than all of those systems. It does what the Wii U couldn't fully do, which is a fully console power on a portable, take it anywhere you want. It does what the Wii wanted to do with motion controls, with all that stuff, but it does it far better than both of those, and it's $299. And it has all of the classic playstyles, all of the stuff that you would like to do on a GameCube or on a Super Nintendo or on an N64. Every game outside of, I think, 1-2 Switch, which is specifically designed for the Nintendo Joy-Con controllers and playing the game casually, every single game can use normal button controls in addition to Nintendo Switch Pro Controller day one at launch. I don't really understand how anyone can say the price is bad because you're comparing it to PS4 and Xbox One that have both been on the market for how many years now? Going on 4 years. Of course there's going to be comparative price, but those systems don't pack in the same type of technology that the Nintendo Switch does. The Joy-Con controllers themselves last 20 hours. That is nearly triple the amount of the PlayStation 4 DualShock controller. And the Xbox One controller, you need batteries. I don't understand where the pricing comes into this. It's fine. Is it so much better if it's $50 cheaper? In my opinion, the technology definitely warrants it 100% if you look at the tech that's inside. HD Rumble is brand new, very good tech that's not in any other device. That's not a throwaway feature. It's an advanced version of Rumble that everyone loves. When the PS3 wasn't going to have Rumble, everyone complained, and then they put it in there. So Rumble is something that people want. Nintendo is innovating on that, making far better and advanced Rumble. That's worth a price jump in its own right. And then you have all the stuff that made the other consoles, all the concepts that necessarily Nintendo didn't nail is already perfected pretty much at the launch. We've seen ARMS and seen how that controls way better than the Wii Boxing. Heck, even better than the Wii Sports Resort, which was advanced with the Wii Motion Plus. Even way better than that. Plus, we have the standard controls. So I really don't see what the issue with the pricing is. The system is definitely going to support engines like Unreal. We've seen that before. One of the big knocks on the Wii U, why everyone said it was weak, is because it didn't support Unreal Engine 4. Nintendo makes a system that supports Unreal Engine 4, and all of a sudden that's not enough at this point. When it comes to the price of a Nintendo console, I definitely think we should also compare other Nintendo consoles, in addition to that, compare what Nintendo currently has on the market. If you look at the new Nintendo 3DS XL, that system is $199. I think there's enough tech, and the Nintendo Switch comes with enough stuff to justify $100 more than the new Nintendo 3DS XL. It has the dock, it has an HDMI cord, you can play it as a portal with the Nintendo 3DS, you can also play it as a home console. So to me, I really don't understand necessarily the price stuff. It's the same reason why laptops can be sometimes pricier than desktops. Even though the laptops can be weaker or they come with less graphics, it's still a little bit more pricier because it has that portability factor, because they do have to shrink things down. It's just not the same as a desktop that's big and has a huge power draw. Laptops can't do that as much. So I do look at it in all aspects. I'm not looking at it just one and using PS4 and Xbox One for comparison's sake. I think you definitely need to look at the broad scope of things as far as Nintendo's products before, what tech goes into there, and the new Nintendo 3DS itself being $200. So in my opinion, the pricing is fine, and I think once people do play the system, I think a lot of people are going to be like, okay, yeah, this is definitely worth $299. Yes, it's definitely worth $50 more than a Wii was at launch. In my opinion, I think it's good pricing, and I think that the pre-orders selling out and people really flocking to purchase this system here in the States and in Japan kind of proves that the pricing is fine, that they're willing to pay $50 more than a Wii was at launch for this system to play Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, Super Bomberman, and other games that are coming to the system throughout the course of 2017. So let me know what you guys think about the pricing when it comes to actually putting it in perspective. I would love to hear you guys' thoughts in the comment section below. Alright guys, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and hit that like button if you did like it. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future, and subscribe to PlayerEssence for more news, discussions, reviews, and more. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys for the next video. Peace.